The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the over 5,500 subscribers watching local sports. Union University, Bethel College, South Gibson County, USJ, and TCA. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee. The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the over 5,500 subscribers watching local sports. Union University, Bethel College, South Gibson County, USJ, and TCA. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee. At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
UConn Outfitters products are designed to withstand the rigors on the trail, field, and beach. Based in Jackson, Tennessee, UConn Outfitters specializes in tumblers, coolers, dry bags, and hunting gear. Our products are the perfect solution for corporate engraving and embroidery. Contact us for the best in custom hats and coaches pullovers. 731-696-5517 or online at uconoutfitters.com. UConn Outfitters products are designed to withstand the rigors on the trail, field, and beach. Based in Jackson, Tennessee, UConn Outfitters specializes in tumblers, coolers, dry bags, and hunting gear. Our products are the perfect solution for corporate engraving and embroidery. Contact us for the best in custom hats and coaches pullovers. 731-696-5517 or online at uconoutfitters.com.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient. The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the over 5,500 subscribers watching local sports. Union University, Bethel College, South Gibson County, USJ, and TCA. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee. At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
Yukon Outfitters products are designed to withstand the rigors on the trail, field, and beach. Based in Jackson, Tennessee, Yukon Outfitters specializes in tumblers, coolers, dry bags, and hunting gear. Our products are the perfect solution for corporate engraving and embroidery. Contact us for the best in custom hats and coaches pullovers. 731-696-5517 or online at yukonoutfitters.com.
And welcome back to beautiful Milan City Park, here where the state tournament for Cal Ripken baseball 11, 12-year-old guys majors. We play on the 70-foot bases, the 50-foot pitching rubber. And starting tonight on the mound for the McKenzie team is going to be number 17. Remember, pitchers can only pitch 3 innings. This is Cage Gwaltney, and I have not had a chance to check pronunciations. My apologies if I mess up any of the pronunciations. Henry County will hit first. And stepping into the plate is number 5. That is Bar Bethune. Normally we would give you the starting lineups, but things rolled a little quicker than we were told. An hour and 45-minute time limit. Here's a swinging strike. Very crafty left-hander on the mound. There's the pitch outside. First hitter of the lineup. Right-handed hitting Barthune. The coaches for the Henry County team did not give us their position, so I cannot help you with that. All we got was number and name. Pitch outside. Well, and the umpire gives the signal for outside. You see on the clock, the 1:43, that means there's an hour and 43 minutes left. That's time limit clock. That one is outside, and Bethune walks. He's at first, and that brings up Carter Hefner, wears number 3. Runner at first, no outs. Now, if you wonder why the balls and strikes, we have a camera on the scoreboard, but they did not put them up on the last hitter. I'll try to get in here and give you the count. Pitch high, runner stealing, and they can take a lead. He's safe at second with a stolen base. That was Bethune. Hefner at the plate. The pitch swung on, fouled off. No outs in the inning. Runner at second in scoring position. Outfield playing fairly well straight away. According to the scoreboard, the count is 1-2. Will not argue with it. Out of the stretch. Popped up. Pitcher and third baseman. Pitcher takes charge for the first out in the inning. And again, if I mispronounce the name, it is not intentional. Hitting third, Presley Childers. Gwaltney up there at the pitching mound, and I hope I have his name right. That's what the last player I coached that spelled his name that way. That's what how he pronounced it. Runner was stealing, but he'll go back after the pitch is fouled off. And again, did not get a chance to talk to either coach before the ball game. A young lady from Henry County helped me with their lineup as far as getting it to me. We love to pronounce things right, but you can't if you don't get a chance to go over the names. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. So it's an 0-2 count. to Childers. This one hit on the ground. One run looks like it's going to streak to the plate. The ball gets to the fence. Going for two. Here's the play at second. Safe with a double. Childers gets an RBI also. One run is in. And that brings up number 8, Dalton Davis. Take care, Marcel. Get them tomorrow. Coach Cole of the Madison team, rough outing. They go into the elimination bracket. Runner at second with one out. Davis at the plate. According to the scoreboard, no balls, one strike, one out. Pitch high. So 1-1. We'll check and see if he gives a hand signal so we can make sure we got the count right. Vantage point not very good tonight. Tough to see out of this wind. This particular window doesn't have a good advantage. Going to bring my Windex tomorrow. Pitch inside. 2-1. Runner at second, one out. That one outside, so it's 3-1. Long time from the, here comes the pitch. Fouled off into the screen, makes it 3-2 with that runner at second. 1-0. Henry County leading. We're in the top of the first. Pitchers can only throw 3 innings, and then they have to change. I believe they have it's an 85 pitch limit. Somebody told me 65, I believe. You say that one outside, and so the hitter walks. Davis on first. Childers on second. And that brings Will Dempsey to the plate. Will wears number 10. Infield back at double play depth with one out. Straight away, the umpire says strike one. No balls, one strike. Cage Gwaltney. I will get it straight. And that hit him, so that'll load the bases, as Lauren Potesta liked to say. There's ducks on the pond. Bases are loaded with one out. Striding to the plate should be number 11, a left-handed hitter, and that will be Chris Gillen. Chris Gillen with a chance to do some serious damage here in the first. Henry County already has one run in. McKenzie wanting to get out of this inning. They'd love to turn 2 right here. They're back, so they're not coming to the plate with it. They're willing to give up a run for an out. Crafty left-hander out of the stretch with the sacks jammed. The pitch, swing and a miss. Lefty versus lefty. Just gets a couple of feet away from the catcher. One out in the inning. Ducks on the pond or bases loaded. Sacks jammed, whichever term you like. Good crowd on hand at Milan's City Park. Great facility. This one fouled off or foul tip. Good place to play baseball, soccer, the tennis, all kinds of things happening. Picnic pavilions and well-groomed and manicured. Good concession stand, too. That one misses outside. One ball, two strikes, one out, bases loaded, the pitch. Fouled off, we'll do it again. 1-2 again with one out. The Ducks are on the pond, meaning base runners. Center fielder shading towards right field. There's a hole that you could drive 10 Sherman tanks through in left center field at the side-by-side. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again. And had that one made flush contact with the bat, it probably was headed towards left center field. And we would have seen a track meet, a merry-go-round, or whatever you wanted to call it. One run is in. It's still 1-2. That one thrown behind. The runners won't try to score on that one. The hitter, number 11, Chip Gillen. That should be Chris. Let's get that straight. Yes, Chris Gillen. That one I knew. Chris Gillen, the hitter. Here's the pitch. That one high and behind the head. This time a run's going to try to score. Will they get him? No, the pitcher couldn't hold on. Runner sliding. So 2 runs are now in for the Henry County team as Presley Childers scores. Three-2 the count. Runners now at second and third. And again, the hitter is Chris Gillen. We saw these two teams coach pitch versions in the state tournament last week at Trenton. Some young future great players coming up. There's one fouled off again, hanging tough. Three-two. Runners on second and third, one out in the inning. Pitcher staying with the stretch, infield back. Again, they'll give up the run for the out. There's a swing and a miss, held on to it. So 2 outs in the inning. That should bring up, let's see, is that number 2 or number 7? That looks like number 2. And that's Bo Plumley. Two outs. Garcia on deck. There's a pitch outside, so 2 balls, no strike. Two balls and a strike now with 2 outs. 2 runners on. It's 2-0. Henry County leading McKenzie. We're just in the top of the first. This one drill looked like a base hit. It'll score 1. They're streaking the second run towards the plate, and it'll score, and the runner will head to second. But I believe they're going to get him, but the 2 runs will score. Let's see what the umpire says. He is out. So a single and thrown out at second. That will end the inning, but not before 4 runs have scored in this inning. And the score is 4-0 in favor of Henry County in the top of the first, with McKenzie coming to bat in the bottom of the first. We'll take a timeout on the BallGame Blitz Network.
Yukon Outfitters products are designed to withstand the rigors on the trail, field, and beach. Based in Jackson, Tennessee, Yukon Outfitters specializes in tumblers, coolers, dry bags, and hunting gear. Our products are the perfect solution for corporate engraving and embroidery. Contact us for the best in custom hats and coaches pullovers. 731-696-5517 or online at yukonoutfitters.com.
We are back for the bottom of the first. Mustard in hand, our great concession stand. We're waiting, and we'll try to pick up and see who is pitching for the Henry County team. Again, we were given the batting orders, but that looks like 12 for Henry County pitching, and that is Oswaldo Garcia. So Garcia on the mound. We'll try to pick up players as we can see their number out in the field. Now for McKenzie, leading off will be Barnhart, the right fielder, wears number 4. We got a roster we're having to transpose. They did not give us on the starting lineups first names. And after Barnhart hitting in that second slot, looks like Coleman. He's wearing number 21. That's Kendon Coleman. He's catching tonight. Of course, the shortstop is Thompson. He'll be hitting third. Garcia, big right-hander, looks like he's going to throw out of the stretch the entire time. Swing and a miss by Barnhart. So 1 strike to count. We're in the bottom of the second. McKenzie, the home team. Garcia works fast, comes to the plate. 2 strikes. There's 1 ball, 2 strikes. If my count is right, trying to keep it up here, the scoreboard is not showing anything but 1. That pitch, a ball. See if we can get a count out of the umpire. 2-2. 3-2 now the count. Barnhart trying to work a walk. James Barnhart, the right fielder. That one, he gets his walk, and he worked him good, and that's what a leadoff man has to do. He's on first. Coleman will be coming to the plate, the catcher. Kendon Coleman wearing 21. Right-handed hitter, no outs, and this time the Von Ryan Express comes down the lane for a strike. For those of you not used to my calling of baseball, the Von Ryan Express is a fastball. If I say Main Street, it's right down the middle. That wasn't a fastball. Now they've got a runner picked off. He got frozen in no man's land. Run him down. You try to make a minimum of throws. And the runner got back safely, so Barnhart worked Worked them very carefully and got back. One and one the count, no outs, a runner at first. We're in the bottom of the first. That pitch high. I want to remind you this contest brought to you by FMY Orthodontics, Yukon Outfitters, and Cedar Ridge Supply. We'll tell you a little bit about Cedar Ridge in a moment. There's a step in the bucket and a swinging strike to the hitter Coleman, the catcher. Thompson's on deck. Coaches for McKenzie, Aaron Johnson, Alan Owenby, Rusty Thompson, and Matthew Epperson. We'll give you the Henry County coaches and when they come to bat in the second. There's a peg down to first, the catcher. And I would love to see his number because that young man for Henry County is not afraid. Good job by him. The Henry County did not give us their defensive positions. Swinging strike, and that's the first strikeout, so there's one out in the inning with a runner at first. And that's going to bring Thompson, the shortstop, up there. Rex Thompson. Thompson hits left-handed, going against the right-handed Garcia. There's a fake at a peg down there to first, and this young man got to respect the catcher's arm. McKenzie coach comes up the line, wants to check with his hitter. Over at the Trenton coach pitch state tournament, during warm-ups, I went and thought I was hid behind the gate enough, and the coach between me and I got hit in the head with a warm-up pitch. It was funny for everybody except for me. I was a little dizzy, but we're back and we're okay. Checking the hitter out there. Also may have a little fog on his glasses too. I know mine have fogged up twice and it's hot as all get out, but the humidity is that bad. Rex Thompson up there. Okay, that one gets Thompson on. Wow. Runners at first and second now with one out. That brings up the first baseman, Cunningham. This is Cooper Cunningham. Garcia's pitch. Umpire says it's a strike. On deck is Ownby. Lawson Ownby. That one a ball. One out in the inning. 1-2 now the count. There's one hit, or actually it thumped the mid. I thought he had hit it, sounded like it. Like I said, got a very poor vantage point, especially for this second game, and with the lights on and the blockage that I have, tough to see some of these. Pitch high. This is 24. This is Ownby. Lawson Ownby. We used to have a guy on our crew that worked with us. His name was Lawson, but that's been many moons ago. Here's the pitch. The umpire liked it. He says it's a strike. 2 balls and a strike to the second baseman, Owenby. Epperson is on deck, the third baseman. Now it's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. If you're doing a Southern League baseball game, a lot of their broadcasters would say the deuces are wild here. The 2-out pitch. Got him. So that ends the inning. No runs on no hits. There were 2 left. The end of 1 complete inning of play. Henry County has 4 and nothing for the McKenzie team. Don't forget about looking for quality trailers and equipment rentals. Visit Cedar Ridge Supply, your authorized O'Neill trailer dealer in Milan, Tennessee. From reliable trailers to the equipment you need, they've got you covered. You can find them at 4 Sitka Road in Milan or call 731-238-1558 today. Let's take a timeout.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
4-0, Henry County leads in an elimination game. Henry County, the visitors tonight, will come to the plate. And the pitcher himself, Osvaldo Garcia, will be the leadoff man. We'll check. We've got to check these rosters a little bit. Some great sponsors. Please make sure you see them. This is Gold Tournament Division. These are winners and runners-up coming out of the other leagues for sure. Silver Division. Playing on the field next to us. Skylar Reardon. I remember a great basketball player named Mike Reardon. Played in the NBA for the old New York Knicks. But this is Skylar Reardon. He wears number 6. Hitting number 9 in the lineup. He will be on deck. This is Osvaldo Garcia, wears number 12. Henry County leading 4-0. We're in the top of the second. 6 innings are an hour and 45-minute time limit. There's a strike thrown by the pitcher. And they have changed pitchers for McKenzie. Coleman pitching now for McKenzie. Right-hander. They had a left-hander on the mound in the first inning. Guadalupe has moved to first base. Well, there's one down the pike to the corner. It's a strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Leadoff man Garcia here in the second. He'll pitch the first 3 innings. Swing and fouled off, so hanging tough. He'll be back. Infield at normal depth. Outfield is pretty well straight away. Right field may be shading the right field line a couple of steps. And an out recorded there, and I'll have to check that message in a moment. Skylar Reardon coming up to the plate. Bar Bethune on deck. One out in the inning, one strike. A swinging strike, two. Coleman got him with 3 pitches there. So there are 2 outs. And that brings up leadoff man who walked and scored. That is Bar Bethune. Bethune hits one to the second baseman, and that will end the first. 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. The score at the end of 1 1/2 innings of play, Henry County 4. McKenzie coming to bat with no runs in the bottom of the second. Let's take a timeout.
The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the over 5,500 subscribers watching local sports, Union University, Bethel College, South Gibson County, USJ, and TCA. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow-motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Back for the bottom of the second. McKenzie coming to bat. McKenzie held the Henry County team after that fast start by Henry County to no runs in the top of the second. Actually 3 up and 3 down inning. McKenzie comes up there, and it looks like Owen Epperson will lead off. Epperson will be followed by the now first baseman, Gwaltney, Davidson, and Johnson. And let's see, Lindsay from Philadelphia, one of your friends, I don't know who, we were sent word, wants us to give a shout out to you. So, Lindsay, a shout out from Milan, Tennessee, all the way to Philadelphia. And we'll be ready for the McKenzie bottom of the second. As we said, Epperson will be the hitter, be his first plate appearance. Waltley and Davison behind him, and again, I apologize, did not get a chance to check with the coaches about pronunciations. Love to do that. Right-handed hitter, open stance, away from the plate a little. Swinging strike one. Garcia can bring that Von Ryan Express or the fastball. Epperson playing third base tonight. Of course, his counterpart on that side of the infield is Thompson. We were given the McKenzie fielding positions. We are digging for the first names off the roster. Here's a grounder to the second baseman, up and over the first for the first out in the inning. So there's one away. Scored 4-3 in your scorebook. And that brings up Gage Gwaltney. He was the pitcher in the first inning. Now playing first base, left-handed hitter, strong young man. Outfield backs up a step or two. Infield at pretty well normal depth. Not expecting a bunt or anything like that. That pitch high and away. Here's one drill towards the second baseman, going over, goes to his knees. Can he throw him out? And they say he is safe at first. The play not handled cleanly, and Gwaltney is on. That brings up with one out the center fielder, Davidson. Davidson takes one high. Mason Davidson. Swinging strike there. The umpire says just outside. And another one they say was outside, so it's 3-1. Three balls, two strikes, runner at first. Swung on and missed. That one's going to get away. The right fielder coming in. Looks like the runner. Will he make it safe? No, they said he is out. So you had the strikeout, the throw to second to get the third out. So no runs, one hit. Nobody left on base due to that strike them out, throw them out, pick-off situation. Score at the end of two. 4-0 with Henry County leading. And like I said, don't forget about Cedar Ridge Supply, FMY Orthodontics, and Yukon Outfitters. Let's take a timeout on the BallGame Blitz.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
We are back in a contest right now, one team shutting out the other, but all the scoring was done in the first inning by Henry County when they plated 4. We've had a scoreless second inning by both teams. And for Henry County, they will lead off with number 3, Carter Hefner. Hefner is 0 for 1. Hitting in the 2 spot, Presley Childers will be hitting behind him. Childers had a double and scored, and then Dalton Davis. We appreciate the young lady that got us a lineup for Henry County, but we weren't given any positions, and until we can see their numbers in a fielding position, it's hard to tell who is playing what position. We can tell you when they hit and who makes the play, but as far as their position, but kind of at a disadvantage, and we also have a little disadvantage up here in the press box. We're ready for the top of the third. First pitch fouled off. by Hefner. Childers on deck. One ball, one strike. We're in the top of the third. Time limit says there's still 100 minutes left. I guess that's the way they're doing it. Maybe we'll see when it clicks down what it says. Hour and 45-minute time limit as there's a swing. One ball, two strikes, no outs. Pitch high, evens the count at 2-2. Kendon Coleman on the mound. That makes it a 3-2 count. The pitch hit back. The pitcher, Coleman, will get it, go to first, and there's one away. One to three in your scorebook for the first out. Presley Childers comes up there. Childers hitting in the third slot, batting second though in this inning. Wears number 9. Hits right-handed. His team up 4-0. We're in the top of the third. And that looks like that's minutes there on that. And that one fouled off. Everybody looking out. If I'd had my net like Harry Carey and some of those other announcers used to have, I would have stuck it. I believe Skip Carey, his son, even used one sometime. Stick it out there and catch the foul ball. 58 minutes on the time limit clock. Here's one fouled off. So it's an 0-2 count with one out to the hitter, Presley Childers. No balls, two strikes, one out. Infield and outfield playing straightaway and normal, or normal and straightaway. That pitch misses outside. That was one of those temptation ones. Coleman seems to have pretty good control of his pitches. That time it looked like he may have held it a little long, evens the count at 2-2. He was really trying to put some oomph on the ball, throwing it. Kendon Coleman, the McKenzie pitcher, going against Childers. Childers hanging tough, fouling that one off. We'll do the 2-2 pitch with one out again. That one outside, so it's a 3-2 count. No runners on, one out in the inning. Third baseman up at the grass. He's moved around. Let's see if he backs up. Yeah, he backed up a couple of steps. Matter of fact, all the way back to even with the third base bag, maybe a step behind it, and off of it about 6 steps. And a swing and a miss for the second out. Childers goes down, and that will bring up Dalton Davis. Two outs in the inning, nobody on. This one fouled away. This one beat into the ground. The pitcher Coleman picks it up, gets the out, 1-3. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base at the end of 2 1/2 innings of play. Henry County leads McKenzie 4-0 here on the BallGame Blitz Network. Let's take a timeout on the BallGame Blitz and Worthy Road Studios Network.
Yukon Outfitters products are designed to withstand the rigors on the trail, field, and beach. Based in Jackson, Tennessee, Yukon Outfitters specializes in tumblers, coolers, dry bags, and hunting gear. Our products are the perfect solution for corporate engraving and embroidery. Contact us for the best in custom hats and coaches pullovers. 731-696-5517 or online at yukonoutfitters.com.
Tell you what, this may be Goblin Night or something. Strange things happening in a couple of things, but a great tournament. Great job by the tournament director, tournament committee, teams, coaches. We appreciate their help, and we also appreciate our sponsors, Yukon Outfitters, also FMY Orthodontics, and, of course, in just a few moments, I'm going to tell you about one of our newer sponsors, Cedar Ridge Supply. Looking for quality trailers and equipment rentals, Cedar Ridge Supply. 4 Sitka Road right here in Milan, Tennessee. Go by and see them or call them at 731-238-1558. McKenzie comes trailing in the bottom of the third. Leadoff man, or not the leadoff man, but playing left field. And this will be Johnson at the plate, a left-handed hitter. Fouls that one off for a strike. Heath Johnson. And a swinging strike for 2 strikes in the hole. Got to guard that plate going against the big right-hander, Oswaldo Garcia. The pitch. That one inside with a little mustard on it. 1 ball, 2 strikes from the first hitter, Heath Johnson, here in the bottom of the third. McKenzie needing to get some base runners as they trail by 4. This will be Garcia's last inning of work. Misses that one inside, so it's 2-2 on the leadoff man for this inning, Heath Johnson. And runs the count to 3-2 after getting 2 strikes on him, 3 straight balls. And so we'll get the payoff pitch on the leadoff man in the bottom of the third, Heath Johnson. And looks like we're going to make a pitching change early. We'll see where Garcia goes. We're in the bottom of the third. And this is number 5 coming on to pitch for Henry County. 5 is Bar Bethune. Bar Bethune pitching. He was at third base. Garcia will go there. So Bethune now pitching. Garcia will play it at third base. And again, remind you of 3 great sponsors, Yukon Outfitters, FMY Orthodontics, and of course the folks we just told you about, one of our newer sponsors, and that is Cedar Ridge Supply on 4 Sitka Road right here in Milan. We appreciate them. Please go by and tell them you appreciate them bringing you Kyle Ripken 11, 12-year-old majors state tournament. Remember, we play on the 50-foot pitching mound. We play with 70 feet between the bases. It's a little different from Little League. And Bar Bethune on the mound. And at the plate for McKenzie with a 3-2 count. That's what Bethune inherits is Johnson. And they say he walked, so he gets on, and that's what they need is runners, base runners. Brings up the top of the order. And James Barnhart, the right fielder, coming on to hit. He walked his first time up, so he's 0 for 0 officially. They go for the pickoff move at first. First baseman, Chris Gillen, kept the tag on and put it back on a second time, thinking here's the attempt at a bunt. They're stealing. Throw is there, but hit the glove and got out of there. So you've got a runner at second in the form of Heath Johnson. 1 strike the count. James Barnhart, the right fielder at the plate, hitting right-handed. Second baseman holds the runner on a little bit, and he'll jump back to his defensive position on each pitch. Swinging, strike 2. Barnhart would like to advance the runner at second. He also would like to get on because McKenzie needs base runners, trailing 4-0 in the bottom of the third. And I believe they're going to get a base runner as the hitter was hit with a pitch. And that smarts a little bit. He's a tough guy. He's going to walk it out, and I guarantee he'll be over at first ready to run. So Barnhart is on. HP is what I put in my book for hit by pitch. He's at first. Johnson at second. With no outs, Coleman coming to the plate. He can help his cause. He is the pitcher right now of record. Wearing number 21. Kendon Coleman. Man, it looks like there's going to be some substitutions going on. Could be a courtesy runner. And again, we appreciate the coaches getting us lineups tonight. And we'll see if we can pick up the number. We don't get the, and I want to say it looks like number 8. We're upstairs. The official score is downstairs in communication. That's Cord Wall that's running. So 8 is Cord Wall. Here's one hit to the shortstop. To second, that gets away. A run is going to score as Johnson streaks for the plate. And it's now a 4-1 contest. Score that a fielder's choice. Runner safe at second, runner safe at first. There's still no outs, even though it's a fielder's choice. It is not a base hit. And that is going to bring up Rex Thompson. Thompson fouls one away. Left-handed hitter wears 29. Plays shortstop. Bar Bethune on in relief here in the third of Garcia. Garcia moved to third. We know Gillen's at first. Again, we weren't given the positions and didn't get in a position. A swinging strike makes it 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Runners at first and second. Thompson wants to make contact. And the sacks are going to be jammed. So there's those ducks on the pond again situation. Thompson on first. And coming to the plate, it's Cooper Cunningham. Cunningham's 0 for 1 tonight. Slightly open stance, swing and a miss. Bethune on in relief. Breaking ball stays high. Ducks on the pond, sacks jam, bases loaded, whatever term you prefer, that's what you got. The umpire says that one was a little low. It's 2-1. Remember, no outs in the inning. It's like Henry County willing to give up a run for an out or try to turn 2 here. That runs the count on the hitter. Cooper Cunningham, number 10, to 3 balls, 1 strike. Bethune has to throw a strike here. And he walks, and he'll walk a run in. So another run has scored. It's 4-2. Everybody advances a base. Now Cunningham on at first. And Owenby comes up to the plate, the second baseman. And a strike. Lawson Owenby. That one fouled away. Still no outs in the inning. Owenby 0 for 1 tonight. Lawson Owenby. Ownby. Let me get it straight. Ownby. That one outside. No, they said it caught the corner. And I knew it was close to, not a good vantage point tonight, and I try to call pitches too much. So the first out in the inning, and this is Owen Epperson coming up to the plate. Epperson playing third base. So McKenzie has struck for 2 runs in this inning. They'd like to get 2 more. Henry County would love to get them out in 27. Owen Epperson up at the plate. Gwaltney on deck. Breaking ball stays high. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Hitter has a little equipment repair in the form of a shoe tie. I used to step on my shoelaces all the time when I was playing. Finally, I got shorter shoelaces. That's not the player's fault. That I bought them too long. This young man's right. They do come untied sometimes. And you have trouble, especially if you got them too short. And a couple of times I couldn't get them tied back once I went to the short shoelaces. Little assist from the umpire there. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Ducks on the pond or bases loaded. Out of the stretch. The pitch is inside. Bethune on the mound in relief of Garcia here in the bottom of the third. 41 minutes left in the time limit, according to the clock out there. And that should be a strike right there, and that makes it 3-1. That was a take, and that was good baseball. Epperson says, I'm ready now, gets a signal from his coach, and I'm sure he's ready to hit away. And they say he walked. So the walk will force in a run. It's now 4-3. Everybody moves up a base. And looks like we're going to have substitution. Coming into the contest is number 16. That is Reed Gaskins. Reed Gaskins will come into the contest. Reed Gaskins wearing 16. And that's one of the things that sometimes makes it tough. Left-handed hitter, open stance, that front foot headed towards first base a little bit. Only one out in the inning with the bases still loaded. It's a 4-3 contest. Bethune on here, wearing number 5. Pitching out of the stretch. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Ducks on the pond. The left-handed hitting Reed Gaskins up there. We're in the 3rd. Gaskins hits one back to the pitcher. He comes to the plate to get the lead runner. So Gaskins on with a fielder's choice. Lead runner 1-2. Second out in the inning. Everybody moves up a base. Gaskins on first. Cunningham is at third. And hitting now 23. That is Davidson, the center fielder. Now Gaskins hit for Gwatney. There's a pitch. Umpire did call it a strike. I hesitated. I wanted to see what he called. Just missing outside. Mason Davidson at the plate. Johnson on deck, who actually led off this inning. There's now 2 outs in the inning. This one's going to get away. Will they try it? No. The runners return. Good effort by the catcher. He got on it, pounced on it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. There's 3 runners on, though, so we can't say the deuces are wild. Bethune pitching out of the stretch. Swing and a miss, and that will end the inning in the 3rd. But 3 big runs were picked up by the McKenzie team. It's a 1-run lead for Henry County going into the top of the 4th. Let's take a timeout on the BallGame Blitz Worthy Road Studios Network.
Yukon Outfitters products are designed to withstand the rigors on the trail, field, and beach. Based in Jackson, Tennessee, Yukon Outfitters specializes in tumblers, coolers, dry bags, and hunting gear. Our products are the perfect solution for corporate engraving and embroidery. Contact us for the best in custom hats and coaches pullovers. 731-696-5517 or online at yukonoutfitters.com.
We are back in a game that has turned into a white knuckler. Now, if that time limit clock is right out on the scoreboard, and I'm going to ask our producer, Chris, is the time part showing on the scoreboard besides the score and things?
Not on ours. We have ball, strikes, and out, and score.
Ball, strikes, and outs. Oh, well, I can see it. According to what they've got, there's only 36 minutes left in the time. We're in the 4th. This will be the top of the 4th. Henry County, who leads by 1 now after holding a 4-0 lead, will send up Will Dempsey. We'll check this and make sure that I am right. Dempsey, and then Chris Gillen should be next. Dempsey wears number 10, hits right-handed, got hit with a pitch and scored in the first inning, so 0 for 0, and a strike call. And I believe, if my stats are right, this will be Kendon Coleman's last inning of work. There is a pitch for a strike. Coleman has a very nice arm on him, throwing the baseball, got good speed. And on 3 straight pitches, the hitter strikes out to start the 4th. 1 away, Chris Gillen comes up, he's 0 for 1. Bo Plumley should be at the plate, but let's check and see. Now this is Chris Gillen. Chris Gillen Jr. I just found that on the lineup. Plumley's on deck. Again, we had to write the lineups in as we got them, and I came straight upstairs when we finally got them and started putting in. The game started before we ever got them in the book. But we got it straight out. 4-3, 1 out. There's a swing and a miss by Gillen. Chris Gillen Jr. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Henry County holding on to a 1-run lead going into the 4th. Swing and a miss. Scoreboard says 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Bo Plumley on deck. The pitch. This one popped up out in the outfield. Right fielder came on, but it got over his head and sliding safely into second. With a double is Chris Gillen Jr., and we will score that a double. Bo Plumley comes up to bat, right-handed hitter. He'll be followed by number 12, Osvaldo Garcia. If the time limit clock out there is right, there's 33 minutes left in this contest. Plumley at bat. Plumley back towards the outside edge of the box. Pops this one foul, third baseman. Bag kind of got in his way, gave a good chase, he and the catcher both, but it's fouled off. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 runner on. The ones are wild in this case. That one gets away from the catcher. And the Henry County runner advances to third in scoring position with a 1 ball, 2 strike count to Plumley. Bo Plumley. This is an elimination bracket game. He's going to foul this one off. That's a sharp one down the first baseline over the fence. As a color man I once had at Fred Hardeman University, Michael Mullix would say, but it's the wrong fence. Swinging strike. Did the catcher hold it? If he didn't, then it'll be a foul tip. And that's evidently what happened. He didn't hold on to it. Actually took a little nick on it when it hit him. The catcher's a pretty tough guy. Some new baseballs brought into the contest. Great job by the tournament committee and the tournament director. Milan has got to be proud of this city park. Well laid out, a lot of things you can do here. Goldman's pitch. Just missing. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, a runner on third for Henry County. hit on the ground to the third baseman. They'll come to the plate. He's safe on the fielder's choice. Run scores. Plumley goes to first. And it brings Osvaldo Garcia, should be coming to the plate unless I have made a mistake here, and I'm trying to keep them straight. Appreciate all the hard work by everybody. It is Garcia. Playing third, started the game, was relieved by Bethune. Pickoff moved to first. Good job by the first baseman for McKenzie. That's Cunningham at first. Now there is some moving around and stuff, so we might not have everybody placed. The original starting lineup for McKenzie, we had the positions, but I think we're in pretty good shape on them. Pitch outside. 2 balls, no strikes. On the hitter, Garcia, who flew out his first time up at the plate. So he's 0 for 1. Swinging strike there, so it's 2 balls, 1 strike. That one gets away, but good coaching and good thinking by the players is your shortstop. And second baseman, both were over there hustling. Thompson, the shortstop, picked it up. That one will get away and the runner will advance. So Plumley now down at second scoring position with only 1 out, 3 balls, 1 strike to count. The pitch inside, and if that count was right, that walks Garcia. So Garcia on with a walk. Runners at first and second. And we'll check the hitter. It's supposed to be Reardon. And let's see, it looks like for Henry County, number 7 is up there. That's Barrett Davis. So Barrett Davis batting now. Barrett Davis takes strike 1. Davis here hitting in the top of the 4th. Stolen base. Ball gets away. Left fielder backed it up, but no chance to get it. A swinging strike, and Plumley has scored. Plumley scores the second run of this inning. And Davis will be the second out of the inning. And that brings up the top of the order in Bar Bethune, who's now pitching. And the scoreboard has made an adjustment to what I thought it was. It's 6-3. Bethune hits one to the first baseman, who takes it unassisted. And that will end the inning, but the score at the end of 3.5 innings of play is Henry County 6, McKenzie 3. We'll be back after this timeout.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
In an exciting contest here in the elimination bracket, the loser of this game has to go home, but I will remind you there are no losers. These are all winners. Bethune on pitching for Henry County. Catcher had hit, so he had to get his equipment on. Go to the bottom of the fourth with McKenzie being the home team. They trail by 3. The Henry County team put a couple of runs on there in the top of the fourth. Heath Johnson, the left fielder, let's see if he leads off. He is the scheduled hitter, to be followed by Barnhart and Coleman. And remember, pitchers can only work 3 innings of work here, hour and 45-minute time limit. According to the time limit clock, we've got 24 minutes of playing time left, unless, when an inning starts, you can go past the hour and 45 because you don't quit on that. We'll check the McKenzie roster. And Johnson was up there a minute ago. This is a copyright broadcast of Worthy Road Studios for the year 2025. Cedar Ridge Supply. If you're looking for quality trailers and equipment rentals, visit Cedar Ridge Supply, your authorized O'Neill trailer dealer in Milan, Tennessee. From reliable trailers to the equipment you need, they've got you covered. You can find them at 4 Sitka Road, Milan, or call 731-238-1558. And we'll have to pick up this hitter while I was taking care of business. And this is number 2 that has come into the contest for McKenzie. We'll get this is Ripken Brown hitting. Brown fouls that one off. Ripken Brown. We're playing Cal Ripken baseball. Brown, a right-handed hitter. Enters the contest here in the bottom of the fourth. I believe that one caught him looking in the bottom of the fourth to start it off. One out, and the top of the order comes back up there, James Barnhart. First pitch, a ball. This is actually Cord Wall, number 8, now hitting. He comes into the ball game. Cord Wall has a strike and a ball to him. Ready for his third pitch. Outside, he watched that one closely. Left-handed hitter trying to get loosened up. He's been in the ball game earlier as a courtesy runner. And it should go, maybe I'm wrong, it's got 2-1 on the scoreboard. Let's see if the umpire will give us a count. It may be 2-1. Umpires need to hold the count out where everybody can see it. The people directly behind them, just like me, they can't see it either. 3-1, what I thought it was, 3-1 with 1 out. And make it 3-2 to Cord Wall, left-handed hitting player. He believes goes into right field. 1 out in the inning, 3-2 pitch on the way, swing and fouled off. We'll do it again. The 3-2 pitch on the way. Bethune with a good play, runs it halfway, goes to first with it. So 2 outs 1-3 on that one. And that will bring up Coleman. Kendon Coleman, who came on in relief and has done a good job. And we're going to change pitchers. Let's see what's going to happen, if there'll be any more changes. We'll find out in a second who we're up where we don't see it till we pick a number up. Umpire going to help the catcher. A little bit of equipment problem. We're in the bottom of the fourth. First warm-up pitch, and we'll try to pick up the number. That looks like number 3. That would be Carter Hefner now pitching. Hefner getting his warm-up tosses. Again, we'll remind you, Cedar Ridge Supply, the O'Neill Trailer Dealer in Milan, reliable trailers, equipment you need. They got you covered. Go by and see them at 4 Sitka Road here in Milan, 731-238-1558. Don't forget, and you watch the great commercial for FMY Orthodontics and Yukon Outfitters here. We'll be back here tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. Have 2 games. Then Saturday morning, Diamond Dave McCulley, as I have duties from 9 to 12 with the Saturday Sports Blitz on News Talk 101.5, or actually it's Talk in West Tennessee now. Coleman, the hitter, who's been pitching, I believe he has to come out, and there'll be new pitcher for McKenzie in the 5th. And the pitch swung on and missed. And again, this is Carter Hefner, the pitcher. No balls, 1 strike count, 2 outs. No runners on, 6-3. Henry County leading McKenzie. McKenzie needing base runners. Swinging strike 2, so 1 ball, 2 strikes. This one hit. Second baseman makes a nice play for Henry County to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. At the end of 4 full innings of play, it's Henry County 6, McKenzie 3. We'll take a timeout on the BallGame Blitz and Worthy Road Studios Network.
The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the over 5,500 subscribers watching local sports, Union University, Bethel College, South Gibson County, USJ, and TCA. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow-motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
We're going to check the mound out, and it looks like the young man I thought originally that was going to be on the mound is not on the mound. 29 for McKenzie has come into the contest, or actually Rex Thompson, who is has played shortstop. So 29, Rex Thompson now pitching. Wish we were closer to the official scorekeeper. That would aid us in being able to get all the changes. We are about 10 feet above him. Great camera vantage point, but not necessarily a great vantage point for communicating with the official score. Cunningham still at first. The Henry County team, coached by Matthew Plumley, Jose Santiago, and Jordan Hefner. Both sets of coaching staffs, as we did the McKenzie staff earlier. Great job. Appreciate their help. And especially a young lady that got me the Henry County lineup. Scores table down there. Was able to provide McKenzie's. But this is Rex Thompson on the mound. First pitch. Foul down the line. Batting is Carter Hefner, who is his counterpart now, pitching. Hit on the ground towards the shortstop. Shortstop couldn't come up with it cleanly, and he beats it out. So Hefner on here in the top of the fifth with a single. We'll go ahead and call it a base hit on that one. His team leading 6-3. Presley Childers comes up there. Asks for time to get set in the box. Childers 1 for 2, had a big double and scored back in the first. That pitch pretty close, but I don't believe it quite got the strike zone. So it's 1-1 the count. No outs, a runner at first. Hitter is Childers, wearing number 9. He's a right-handed hitter. Fouls that one off. For McKenzie, Rex Thompson on the mound. This is an elimination game. Now McKenzie will have 2 more at-bats if the time limit doesn't get them. Runner Staling, swing and a miss. Second base is stolen, but the first out on a strikeout is recorded. Davis coming to the plate, Dalton Davis. Officially just 0 for 1. He walked and scored back in the first inning. Dalton Davis wears number 8. High bounder just over Thompson's head. He knocked it down, fielded it. Runner advances to third, but there's 2 outs. Pitcher to first. That'll bring up Will Dempsey, who was hit with a pitch in the first, struck out back in the fourth. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position at third. McKenzie wants to get the out here. Number 10 is at the plate, Will Dempsey. Chris Gillen Jr. on deck. Gets away, the runner's going to try to score, and he does, and that's a big run right there. Dempsey at the plate. It's a 7-3 game now. Henry County leading. One and one now the count with 2 outs, no runners on. There's a strike, make it 1-2. Fouled off. Two balls, two strikes, two outs. No runners on in the top of the fifth. And a swinging strike three, but there was one big run that scored. Going into the bottom of the fifth, Henry County leads 7-3 over McKenzie. We'll be back for the bottom of the fifth after this.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
8 minutes left on the time limit clock. 7-3 lead, Henry County over McKenzie. This could be McKenzie's last at bat. Thompson, who's now pitching, Rex Thompson, will be the leadoff man, hitting left-handed, and McKenzie needs base runners at this point in time. Madison County lost earlier to the Milan Purple team. The winner of this game will advance to an 8 o'clock contest tomorrow night. At 6 o'clock, it'll be Huntington and Milan Purple. And then at 8, the winner of this game will play the Madison County team. Warming up and pitching, he came in the last inning. It's Carter Hefner, the young man who also plays infield. We're checking around to see what we can learn about the positioning, because we'll see one of these two teams tomorrow night. I want to thank the coaches and also the young lady for Henry County that got us the starters in the batting order. This is Thompson hitting left-handed. And Thompson will be on first here in the fifth, and that's what they need, they being McKenzie base runners. Brings up Cooper Cunningham, number 10, the first baseman. Walked his last time up. He's 0 for 1 officially. Lawson Ownby on deck. Runner going. The throw goes down, but he's safe. Thompson has very good speed, so a runner in scoring position. But they have to have 4 runners to tie it up, they being McKenzie. Time is called. Cunningham steps out of the box, checks with his coach again. Open stance, as you see. Those great center field shots that we give you. One ball, one strike, no outs. Thompson with a big lead at second, not really holding him on with a 4-run lead. Now the second baseman has moved over. He gets out. Thompson's headed to third. That one, though, fouled off. Thompson will have to go back. And we appreciate someone bringing us that Diet Coke, because sometimes you get a little dry up here. It's a hot press box tonight. It's hotter than the press box than it is out on the field. They have some fans. They've treated us royally. That one's going to get away. Thompson would have made it anyway, and now Thompson at third takes the big turn. Pitcher comes down, Hefner. Catcher returns it to him. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. A runner at third, and that's Thompson. Cunningham at the plate. Walked his last time up. Owenby on deck. Owenby. Outside, it'll run the count to 3-2. Lawson, Owenby. 0 for 2 coming in. He's, like I said, on deck. Cooper, 0 for 1 with that walk. And Cunningham has walked a second time tonight. First and third, no outs. You know they'll send Cunningham down. In other words, he'll try to steal second. He'll probably get away with it because there'll be catcher's indifference. Lance Ownby comes in. But he swings on the first pitch. It's popped up in the air. They come over, and this one falls to the earth. No one could get to it. It was one of those places. Runner was not going. Pitch was swung on. Now, McKenzie has to play it safe, and that's probably the right call by their coaches. They've got to have base runners, and there's no use in taking a chance. You might go. Now the runner is going to advance because the way the pitch was handled, it's a strike. So 2 strikes, and coming home was Thompson. 7-4 now your score. Makes the game a little closer. 2-strike count on Ownby. He's got to guard the plate. There is a runner in second base. That is Cunningham. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. It'll get out of play, and we'll do it again. So the 0-2 pitch to come again. Thompson, a very alert base runner. Scored on that play. Worthy Road Studios BallGame Blitz bring you this copyright broadcast. Ready for the 0-2 pitch from Hefner. Just missing inside, a little bit inside. And again, the winner of this game will advance on to play at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Winner of the first game, Mile and Purple, will play Huntington. Pitch outside, evens the count at 2-2. No outs, runner at second. Infield for Henry County wants to keep the ball knocked down, not let it get out of it. Would love to get the ground out of it. This one goes to the left fielder. And a good play in left field for the first out. And we think that is Johnson out there, but we'll. No, it's not Johnson out there, but left fielder with a nice play. Again, we did not get the positions given to us for Henry County, just their batting order and the players' numbers. 1 out. Here's one popped up in the air. Let's see who takes charge. And the ball falls to earth, and you got runners at first and second. And that's going to bring to the plate number 16, Reed Gaskins. Gaskins swings a nice swing, but strike 1. 7-4. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Now there's more time on the clock, so evidently a swing and a miss. He's in the hole. Gaskins in the hole. 0-2 with 1 out. Runners at first and second. Out of the stretch, the pitch. Popped up, foul, out of play. Carter Hefner on the mound for the Henry County team. And remember, in Cal Ripken baseball, you can only pitch 3 innings, and he's in relief of Bethune. Encourages working new pitchers and making development for pitchers. Also saves on the arms. The pitch, it's a ball, 1-2. 2 runners on, 1 out. 7-4. Henry County leads McKenzie. Here's one hit. And there are 2 outs on that play. That Gaskin's out for the second out. And that brings up Mason Davidson, who's 0 for 2. 7-4 with 2 outs. 2 runners on, second and third. Base hit here would really make it tight. Davidson, the center fielder, wears number 23, hits right-handed, 0 for 2 tonight, though. Going against Carter Hefner, the pitcher for Henry County. Drills it up the middle. 1 run's going to score, and I think 2, and this is going to be a very tight contest. No, second one was held up. And I can't blame the coach. I'd play it safe, too. Sometimes aggressive coaches like me run you out of an inning, and that you don't want to do. Let's see if this is Heath Johnson up there or if it's Ripken Brown with 2 outs. Let's see if we can check the number on the back of the jersey, because you've got substitution, but you've also got re-entry. Runners at first and third. And this is Ripken Brown. 1-1 the count, 2 outs. Runners now at second and third. And now it's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Got him. That ends the inning, and with the time limit out, may end the ball game. We'll make sure teams are coming out like it has ended. 7-5, your final score. Henry County will advance on and play at 8 o'clock tomorrow night against the Madison County team. A fine McKenzie team with some great ball players and great coaching eliminated in the state tournament, but there are no losers here. We've had a great crew tonight who worked this game, and we want to thank our sponsors, FMY Orthodontics, Yukon Outfitters, and Cedar Ridge Supply. And we will be back tomorrow night with more baseball. But your winner, Henry County, tonight, they'll advance on. And we'll say thanks for your time this time till next time. Good night, all.
The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the over 5,500 subscribers watching local sports. Union University, Bethel College, South Gibson County, USJ, and TCA. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow-motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.